Welcome back, this is now part 3 of Darksiders all in one. Just like to give a big shout out to Tiny Chris TV for actually letting me know that I missed a collectible. So we are going to do some backtracking as well. This is the main focus of this video, but near the end or halfway through we actually continue on with the story. So once you have defeated the boss, got your new ability, go back to where you killed the boss, grab the collectible. Now with your new ability, go to the top of this crystal path here, and then drop down. And there we go. So once we go towards the Kraken, I think it's called. Once you attack him, he will go away. Literally, as soon as you shoot him, or not shoot, but hit the his weak spot, just drop down and grab the artifact. Do not jump down this hole just yet, because we're not going to enter the area yet. So for the next collectible, from the demon artifact, go right. Okay, look to the right. We'll come back here in a second. There's 2 fragments that's randomly spawned there for no apparent reason. I'm not sure why. But yeah, if you carry on, go across this the dangerous water area. Head directly straight, jump up here. And then the demonic artifact number 18 will be located right here. Angelic Artifact from the last location. Go left. Go into the warehouse. As soon as you go into the warehouse, be careful of the 2 guys in this room. Also, just go left and follow the walkway all the way to the very bottom. If you do this, you will find the next artifact. Why can't we be friends? So, from the last location of the last artifact, we're now going to get the human and I believe a piece. So leave the warehouse. I haven't found another way to get up here, but I just used this anyway, it worked. So I'm assuming you have to do this way. So yeah, so leave the warehouse, jump on the broken side and jump the way up. Once you enter the warehouse, go right. You will find your number 10 human, and I believe you should get an achievement for number 10. Unless I'm mistaken. And the next one will be the fragment. This will be number 23. So in the far right corner, or say the far left corner if you enter the warehouse, there'll be a fiery gloop thing there, whatever it's called. If you attack that, then the piece will drop. Oh, it was a piece, not a fragment. Okay. I need to change my editing. Never mind. So the next collectible, jump down. Go outside. Kill the 2 enemies out here next to the big massive block. Where you saw that raging enemy. This is where you find the next piece. Now once we go back over the 2 storm shield things, there's an enemy here. And then right next to him there's a fragment, and then there's another one once it drops. I'm not sure why, but there wasn't nothing here before. So if you want to grab them, if you can, I'm not even sure why they appeared, because they weren't there before when I came through this area. So maybe we went over to the other side, I do not know for that one. So, more backtracking. The Hulkin carcass. So from the starting location of Vulgrim, go down to the very, very bottom until you reach the very end. So this is where you'll find one of your jellyfish things. Also, this is what Tiny Chris TV pointed out, that I knew about this area anyway, but I knew we had to come back. So I wasn't too fussed about recording this one. So go through the ventilating shaft, climb up, and then grab your demonic artifact. So now from the last location, go back through the ventilation shaft. Not sure why I stopped. Keep moving. You can do it. Once you left the ventilation shaft, go left, head directly straight. With your new ability, smash down the wall. Now enter the next ventilation shaft. And once you leave, once again, use your ability to smash this wall down. And if you go left, this is where you'll find your next collectible. And that is a fragment. So now we're going to the Drowned District. So this is where I missed a demon artifact, but not just yet. So in the same area though, of the Vulcan spawn, go up the ramp and jump up. In this building, in part 2 video, we went in here already, but we couldn't smash this little bit here. So since we've got the ability now, we can smash it, we can drop down, and then we can freely grab the artifact. So now this is the next one. This is where I actually missed it. Well, I didn't miss it, sorry. I grabbed it, but I didn't record it, and I forgot to even record it again. So from Vulgrim, go back inside the Drowned District. Go past to where you find your little buddy. Head up these stairs. Swing across again. And go past the doorway that we found the human. And keep going straight. So you have to do this in part 2 anyway. It's part of the mission, but hopefully you guys may have seen it. This is the puzzle section with the switches, and we have to get the jellyfish inside to be able to grab this artifact. Well, we don't have to use the jellyfish, we can do it by other means though, but the easiest method is the jellyfish. And that's where the artifact is that I forgot to record. But now, since I fixed my mess up, we're now going to go to the festering pool. So for Vulgrim's location, go right and go through the door. Just going to speed things up now. Jump on the jellyfish that's still there, and go inside the warehouse. Once we go inside, you want to head straight. No, my bad. Go for the door to the right. Then go to the door to the right again. And then go up this crystal path with your new ability. Once you reach the top, grab the collectible. Move on to the next area. I would say this was pointless of me recording it, but I didn't realise that there's more collectibles. So, once you go in the south end, go back in the church, don't drop down, go through the church to the left. Now stick to the right, use your ability with the blade to knock down your piece. And there we go. This should be the fragment. So now we're going to go to the Splinters Station. So from the Vulgrim location, go left and go right. Now from here we need to drop down and turn around and go back through the crawl space that we went through in part 1 video. So this is where we found, I believe it's our second human. Since we've got the fire ability now, we can proceed on. So once you keep on going, kill all the enemies that come at you. Come at me, bro! Then drop down. And once you reach the dead end, you'll finally see the Angelic Artifact, guarded by 2 enemies. And there we go. So from the last location, then we're going to head back out. I do apologise if you don't like how I'm making these quite lengthy, but for this area there's no mini-map or no map, so I can't show you exactly where I am. So the reason why I'm doing it as a long stretch video to the next location is so you can't complain at me or just say I'm lost, I don't know where to go. If I show the whole footage of me going to the right location, this saves you a lot of trouble. So once you're back in the area where you faced or fought Wrath, go up here and keep going down. Once you enter this new area, be careful of the enemies. And in this dead end here, you will find the Angelic Artifact. Next will be hopefully a fragment, if I haven't mislabeled it wrong, like the other one. That should be fixed now, but you guys won't see the fuck up. I mean, oops, I swore. But anyway, from the last location of the Angelic, go down the right path and go for the door to the right. You'll find the fragment. So next thing, from the last location, go back to where we found the Angelic Artifact, go left this time, and head down into the lava. So from here, jump in the lava and go left. This is the next piece. So from the last location, go to the opposite side now to find your enhancement. Now, once we defeated all the enemies in this area, we're now going to grab the demonic artifact. So in the same area this time, we're going to climb up here. Yeah, I had to re-record this because I was messing up so bad on how to get up here. So once you get to the top, you can find the demonic artifact. Also, if you want to, you can actually drop down that back route and find Vulgrim to teleport. So that's the closest area to Vulgrim. And now head to the catacombs for another enhancement. So from the catacombs location, leave the area, go left, jump across this platform area, and go down here. Once you find the two storms, I'm going to show you the correct way, but with my recorded footage, I done it completely differently until I saw this area. So go across and then swing across. That's how you do it properly. So in this area on the left, next to where the monster is, you'll see a dead body located right here. This is where you find the next enhancement. Sorry. Now we're going back to Splinter Station, Deja Vu all over again. Now we're going to actually continue on with the main story now. So we're going to fight Sloth, I think his name is. So from the Splinter Station, just go this way and you can't go wrong. Because there is another way you can go, but that leads you directly towards the boss, like you're very close to the boss then. So once you get here, you will find a raging guy there, or a strong enemy in front of you, and a purple coloured doorway. Once you killed him, grab the fragment, smash the door, and grab the demonic artifact. So now I'm going to class this next clip as the cistern, because that's where we're going to head to now. Because as soon as we drop down from the waterfall, we can't jump back up. Well, we can if we use the storm, but as soon as we jump down, that's where the cistern starts, I believe. So drop down, go in the water, find the pipe, go through the pipe, look left, find your next collectible. So from the last location, go through the pipes again. Stay in the water, go for the next pipe that is coloured red. Go through the hole. You have to come this way anyway, it's part of the story, so you have to come through this way but go left and pull a switch. But instead jump up here, and now you are actually behind the waterfall, so grab the artifact and move on. So now when we actually find Vulgrim's location for the cistern, right next to where he is you'll see a crawl space to the left. There's a door that you can unlock behind you, and there's some stairways to the right of Vulgrim. If you go upstairs, you will find this sliver here, and you'll find a human as well.
Can you get me out of here?
Now once we go through the Vulgrim's crawl tunnel area on the left of him, if you keep following that route, you'll go right here. Now from the last location, go through this small crawl space and drop down. Be careful, there will be, I'll say it's a mini boss, it's not like a boss that appears out here, or it might not. But in the same room you will find the demonic artifact. Now if you keep following your talisman, it will lead you into this dark area here. Very dark and you can't see nothing. So if you stay to the left, you'll find the stairway to the left. So take them stairs, grab the artifact. Now if you go to the opposite side, go through this crawl space, keep going towards the dead end, you will find your next fragment. So for this one, there's going to be, I think there's one sliver, and I believe there's an enhancement as well. So once you leave the crawl space, go jump on the train tracks and go left. If you crawl underneath the train, and now we're going to speed things up now. So in this room, you will see there's a few collectibles we can grab. I won't say collectibles, but there's stuff on the left. But the main ones we want to focus on for now are the sliver and the enhancement. So to the right you'll find the sliver. And if you go to the very back end, you will find the next enhancement. Now, if you keep going to your next location, this will be the Tangled Grotto, I believe. So from Volgrim, if you just keep going right, and then you want to move to the left. In this area here, there'll be quite a few enemies, so just kill them all. Head to these stairs here, you will find your third core. Now from the last location, head up the train. Go through the crawl space, you will find a Dementic Artifact, and you'll believe you will find another human. There she is.
Please, no! Is it safe?
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. It looks like a... is it a female? I have no idea. Anyway, we saved them. Now once we leave the area and go back down the train, head directly straight and then go to the right. Go through this pathway here and take a left. So with your new ability there will be two massive walls you need to break. So once you broke through them, this will be the next area that we need to go to. So to the right will be the artifact, and back here one of these will be the sliver. It pops up very briefly on the screen. Now we're going to go after the artifact for the angelic or angel artifact, and then we're going to get a fragment. So jump up here, go through the crawl space. Once you go through the crawl space, head directly straight. Keep following the path and then jump up. And you should hopefully see a small crawl space right here. So in this area here you will find another one of these raging creatures, the strong people. Once you kill them, grab the fragment and then grab the angelic artifact. Next two collectibles will be the human and another artifact. This time it's for the demon side. So this area is very confusing to go through. Reason why I'm trying to do from the last location. And there's not much for me to really speak over here. It's just from the last location. There's the artifact, and there's the human. So apparently this one was my 20th human found. I'm guessing now the collectibles carry over. And also in the next room, in the same area, you will find the next fragment. So from the last location, we're going to find a sliver. I believe we're going to find an Angelic Artifact and another human. So now we're going to backtrack through this area. So drop down twice. Ignore the holes. Keep going back. Once you're in this main area again, we want to go right and drop down a bit further. There's not much I can really explain, just keep going on. And eventually you'll run into the next collectible, just to the right here. So the next human is a bit further up.
Please, save me.
And then the next artifact is going to be at the top here. And there we go.
Mistress.
So we're now going to go towards the boss now.
Close.
Sleuth or
This
Sloth.
time you watch. You do not speak.
So there he is.
Congratulations.
Once we killed him, there will be another one of these collectibles. So make sure you grab this thing and then move on. So in the far right corner, there will be a small cave. Go inside to find a few more items to pick up. Destroy this web to move the train, and to the right of you, you'll find the next artifact. So now we're going to enter the depths, Forgotten Lake. So after defeating the last boss, it will pretty much guide you to where you need to go now. So this is only this. I think this is one of the last bosses, and then we got to go somewhere else after that. So we have to go into the depths. So this water area can be confusing, and it still was to me. Trying to make it easy as I can. So as soon as you enter the depths, keep going straight. Once you climb the stairs, go right. To the right side of the building, you will find your sliver. Now we're going to find the artifact, so swim upwards. Then go in this small little alcove that goes behind the building that we are next to. Once we drop down, go through the small space and drop down to find your next collectible. So this will be the demonic artifact. Apparently I have all 50 now. So now from the last location, go back through the hole and through this cool space here and keep going straight now. If you keep following this path, you will just lead straight to the next fragment. Now the next piece. Now we need to backtrack a bit further. So once we get back to the first sliver that we found, now we're going to walk away from this building. If you keep looking to the left, you'll find some of these purple things that we can destroy. They're quite camouflaged in the rock side with a bit of a... can't remember what you call them now. But anyway, once you've destroyed that, go into the building and you can find the only piece right here. The next sliver. So drop down, go back through the hole we just made. Now we're going to go to the top of the building. So head towards the stairs again, but this time swim up. So with your ability, charge up your blade, knock this down, and then grab the next sliver. Also, another sliver. So from the starting location, head towards, I would say, northeast, towards his next building. Once you get close enough to the right side, if you look down through the water, you should hopefully see a glow in the water. So this is when you swim down and grab the next collectible. So right next to the building that we grabbed the collectible, you have to go through this doorway anyway. It's part of this, no, it's not actually part of the story, but the building you're right next to, once you grab that last collectible, there'll be a doorway. Enter the door. This is where you'll be. You can grab number 10. So now from the last location, there'll be 2 switches we can press. If you press them quick enough, this door will open. Now go through the door and go the only way you can, and then defeat the chosen one. This will be your second chosen victim. And you'll get 2 Essence of a Chosen.
Mistress,
There he is.
it's another of the Chosen.
How can you tell?
A void hangs around them. Can't you feel it? Unlike anything else, the absence of the Creator's hand.
Now let's kill him. So once you kill him, grab the Essence of a Chosen, and in the corner there you'll find another piece. Apparently I've got 30 of these as well now. So now go back towards the doorway. So backtrack. So this is where the 2 switches are. And now this time we're going to swim upwards. If you follow where I'm going, jump up here, and then you'll find your next fragment directly in front of you. You will have to most likely smash an object to get this thing to pop out. But once you do that, it'll be right here. So the next piece, once you kill the guy, once again, it's going to be one of them red guys. Kill him, grab the piece. And right next to you will be another core. Now from here, jump down off the building and go to the right. So that's the doorway. This is the next doorway that we can smash because it's blocked. So to the right, this will be a soul clump, or one that I think it's a large one, but I can't remember. No, it's a small. Then go in the doorway, grab the artifact. Now once you've left the doorway, you enter to get the demonic artifact. So swim to the top and head from your location, head north, I would say. That's probably completely wrong, but you'll find a block in the ground that you can move with your hammer. And then go down into the hole. And then go the only way you can and pick up the next enhancement. Now we're going to leave the area now. Well, we're getting close to now to leaving. Once you've figured out how to get up here, part of the story, so you have to do it anyway. You'll get into this open area down below where you have to use a pressure pad. Right next to that there'll be a crawl space. Go through the crawl space. Jump out. You'll find a block here that you need to move. And to the right you will find your fragment. Now once you have found the sword, you have to bring it back to this building here, it's part of the story. Once you enter, go to the right and look up. You will find a switch, you need to press that and you can find your piece. Also, just like to let you guys and girls know, I'm not truly convinced that there's not something else in this room. But I can hear something, but I can't find it. I kept hearing it around here, but can I find it? Nope, I cannot. But if you guys happen to find it, or if there is anything here, please feel free to post the comments. And yeah, we're now finished with part 3.